Welcome back. In today's video I'll be showing you how to use your Android phone as a webcam on your PC in Windows 10 or 11. Let's get into the method. We'll be using an app to do this where you'll have the choice to use Wi-Fi or USB, and the setup should be straightforward. Firstly, focus on your Android device and head to the Play Store and search for Camo Camera. Install this app, and once downloaded, open it and then tap on Continue. Next, we need to give the app the required permissions for it to work correctly, so tap on each of the categories and tap on Allow or Allow while using. You might see 2 or 3 categories here, including the camera and microphone. With all these allowed, tap on Continue at the bottom if it doesn't move through the pages automatically. Then tap on Get Started. We should now be within the app on your Android device, and at this point you can switch your attention to your Windows PC or laptop. We now need to get the Camo Studio app for Windows, and this is available in the Microsoft Store. Search for the store in the search bar and open it. Then use the search box at the top to find Camo Studio. Install this app, and then open it. When Camo Studio loads, there will be a few initial setup pages. However, you can skip most of these, but feel free to read each of them and make your own decisions on what to do. Once you get to the page called Complete Install, make sure you click on the Install button, and you may then need to click on Yes on the user account control screen. This will install the compatibility add-on, which is required to use the webcam in a lot of applications. You can also install this add-on from the notification panel, which is at the top of the app and has the message icon. And there may be other add-ons here as well, such as the NVIDIA one, which can improve performance. Once this installs, you should get a pop-up asking you for permission for this program to use your camera. Make sure you allow this by clicking on Yes. You can always change this setting or allow it later by searching for Camera Privacy Settings in the search bar and opening this settings page. We should now be ready to add the webcam, and first we'll use a wired connection as this will allow for a better quality. Use the video chapters if you want to skip ahead to the wireless setup, but then you may want to move back to learn how to change settings. Open the Camo app back up on your Android device and connect this device to your PC via USB. Once connected, it might not work straight away. Wait a few seconds, but then we might need to change a setting on your Android device. Open your notifications panel and look for the USB option here. It might be set to charging only, so tap on it and then see if you can set it to webcam or at least file or photo transfer. If it still doesn't work, we need to enable USB debugging on your device. To do this, open the main Settings app and we need to access the developer options. If you've never accessed these before, there's a very specific method to get them, and it could differ on each device, so you may want to look up the method for your exact phone. Most will be similar though, and will involve opening the About Phone section of the settings, then find the build number option. Tap on this until a message appears about developer options being enabled. Confirm your device's PIN, and you can then head back to the main Settings app and tap on the New Developer Settings option or search for it. Then find USB debugging and make sure it's turned on here. You could search for USB debugging within the settings if you can't find it. If you see an Allow USB debugging option show up on your Android phone, make sure you tap on Allow. On your PC, you may need to install another compatibility pack, however this is likely only for iPhones. Everything should now be ready and a preview of your webcam should appear on screen. Before we add the camera to another app, you may want to use the preview to customize its appearance and settings. This can be done by using the options in the left panel of the program. For example, you can change the resolution, and you may want to ensure that an audio option is selected if you want to use the microphone from your Android device as well. You only need to choose this if you don't have your own microphone that you'll be using, and if this doesn't work, you might want to try using the wireless method instead, which we'll cover shortly. You'll notice that some features require the Pro version. On the right side of the program, you can adjust settings relating to the image, such as the exposure and color. Next, I'll show you how to add this webcam to use in another app. For this example, I'll show you in Streamlabs OBS, but the method will be similar in most apps. You just need to choose the correct camera option, which should be called Camo. Add a source in Streamlabs, then choose Video Capture. Give it a name. Then choose the Camo option in the device drop-down menu and click on Close, and it will appear in Streamlabs for you to use. You may then want to add the camera's audio source if you're using that instead of another microphone. To set up the webcam wirelessly, open Camo Studio Backup on your PC if you closed it, and then make sure you have the app open on your phone. Firstly, click on the Pair a Device button in the center. Then on your Android device, tap on the Wi-Fi icon, which should be the bottom of the three icons in the top right. This will open the scanner on your phone, and you need to use this to scan the QR code on your PC. It should then connect automatically, and you'll see the preview. Make sure that both devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network for this to work. You can now follow the earlier part of the video to learn how to change the camera's settings or add it to use in apps. That's how to use your Android phone as a webcam on your PC in Windows 10 or 11. Click the card on screen now to watch a video of mine showing you 10 easy ways to speed up your Windows PC. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments below, and if you did find today's video helpful, remember to leave a like and feel free to subscribe for more tips in the future. Be sure to stick around to see some of my other videos that you might be interested in. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.